afternoon, dear partners. Welcome to Growth Amplified. This is the 21st Growth Amplified, and over the last 20 months, uh, we've been doing marketing workshops on the last Friday of the month with experts from the marketing world, from DSP, from our friends in the marketing world, and we've got great feedback. The validation of this feedback is that right now, while we start, we already have almost 1,200 mutual fund distributors across the country attending this. And today's speaker, Josefa, who has over 10 years of experience and who's trained over 1.2 lakh students and professionals in AI and marketing. And just before the webinar started, we were having a chat with Josefa, and I found out that he's also trained a lot of friends of mine from the media and the social media and the digital world. Who better than him? He's the founder at FIEX, and where basically they provide AI training specifically on marketing for marketing, and tailor their sessions according to the requirements of the clients. We got on a call with Josefa. We requested him. Generally, he does paid trainings, but he's been kind enough to find time for us to talk to us and teach us something about AI that can help us in our marketing. But before I hand over the stage to Josefa, just a quick snapshot of what distributor success is. DSP's distributor success started 2 years back. It's an ecosystem to help you partners grow your business, grow your units with while we share our marketing and growth knowledge, collective intelligence with you. We've been doing this so that we can add value to your business. We can be growth partners to you because we understand that we will grow only when our partners grow. This is first of its kind initiative in the mutual fund industry where AMC has set up a dedicated and a wholesome department to help distributors with tech and marketing. Till now, we've done more than 170 targeted workshops with more than 9,000 partners. I'm sure this number is now more than 15,000 with me and our team put together doing workshops like these. More than 150 one-on-one consulting sessions we've done with partners across the country. And just a quick snapshot. Last year we did AI of the last month we did AI avatars. Before that we had Kyati with Instagram. We learned how to build website with Lovable, Google My Business Profile, YouTube channel, and lot of these topics that you would have participated, and a lot of you have implemented. I know a lot of partners who, after the LinkedIn program, took their LinkedIn game to the next level and started posting on LinkedIn. But yes, why do we need to learn this? Marketing over markets. Marketing is in our control, and hence, to grow our business, learning marketing is extremely important. We've always discussed that how the competition landscape in our industry is changing, and hence, building an edge with marketing is extremely important. What are we going to learn today? Chat GPT, your thinking and writing assistant. Josefa would also take us through Claude and Perplexity to help us understand how you can use this for research and generate insight. NotebookLM, Google's Nano Banana, where you can learn to make videos, and Freepik to make images and again videos. I wouldn't take a lot of time. Before I hand over to Josefa, one last information. We write Neve, which is a quarterly marketing playbook for mutual fund distributors and advisors in the country. If you have not gone through Neve, please Google DSP Neve and you shall find three editions. The next edition will come in on 15th of March. We try and add value here and write down all the marketing understanding we have. And with that, I would like to invite Josefa. Firstly, thank you so much, Josefa, for taking out time and coming on a Friday evening to
Thank you
talk to
so
our
much for having
partners
me.
and teach us AI. So I wouldn't wait time. Josefa, over to you. I'll just remove myself from spotlight, and
Done.
you can take over.
Done. Okay, awesome. Hi guys, can you guys hear me? Yes,
Yes.
in the chat, guys. Yes.
Let me open the chat.
Yeah, just open the chat now, please.
I did it. Chalo.
Okay. Hi, guys. Can you guys hear me? Yes. Perfect. Amazing. I can see so many yeses. Okay, great. Okay. Cool. Do you guys want the session to be in English, Hindi? Is there an echo?
It's a very controversial question.
Okay, English, Hindi, mix. ठीक है. What we will do is, मैं दोनों में बात करूंगा, English और हिंदी दोनों में. Now, let's start. Do you guys use AI? First question first. Do you guys use AI? Yes, no. No, yet to. Okay, interesting. कितना? Okay. Not much. कितने सारे लोग yes बोल रहे हैं? ठीक है. Interesting. Yes. Very little. Okay. Now I have another question. AI में क्या यूज करते हो आप? क्या यूज करते हो? चैट जीपीटी. ओके. और क्या यूज करते हो? क्लॉड. ओहो. कितने जन क्लॉड भी यूज करते हैं? इंटरेस्टिंग. ओके. व्हाट एल्स? चैट जीपीटी, रिसर्च, NotebookLM, ChatGPT, Perplexity, Gamma भी यूज करते हो? वाओ. इंटरेस्टिंग. ओके. ChatGPT मोस्टली, Gemini, Copilot. मुझे Copilot जरा भी नहीं पसंद है. Sora. Interesting. Okay, cool. I can see like a lot of people sending messages about DeepSeek. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'll tell you something. Take it, guys. So now there are a lot of things happening in the AI world. Okay, there are so many things going on right now. But the issue is that the thing is that we don't know what exactly is good, what is not good, what is happening in the AI space, right? We don't know that there's so much going on right now. But what is that one thing that I should focus on? We don't know that. Okay. Today, we are going to talk about a few things. But before getting started, what we are going to do is we are going to talk about AI news first. Okay. So I'm going to just share my screen right now. Okay. Let's talk about one by one every AI news that is going on right now. Okay. Now, first thing first, did you guys hear about this thing called as Global AI Summit, which happened in Delhi? Yes? Yeah? Now, what is the biggest invention that you see over there? What is the biggest invention you saw? Galgotia. Okay. Now, okay, the biggest one, it was basically, in a way, there is a scam that happened about the Golgotia University. Let's not talk about that right now. Okay, that is not what we need to worry about. Okay, but this is first of its kind where there is a huge summit happened where people were talking about different tools, different things which were going on. Okay, OpenAI invested a lot of money and like they are partnering with Tata. Claude is partnering with Infosys, and a lot of other things like this is happening right now. Right, this was just the investment part of it, but there was this one company, okay, that did something really good, and that was Servam AI. Okay, only one or two people said it in the chat, which was Servam AI. Okay, now what is Servam AI? Okay, if you go over here to Servam AI, okay, I'm going to just talk about it for a few minutes. Okay, now if you see this, Servam AI allows you to convert any text into a speech. Okay, let me just share my audio also. Yes. Now, if you see this, what I can do is I can write whatever the text is going to be and I can use
नमस्ते,
different voices.
सर्वम एआई में आपका स्वागत है। हम भारतीय भाषाओं के लिए अत्याधुनिक वॉइस टेक्नोलॉजी बनाते हैं। हमारे टेक्स्ट टू स्पीच मॉडल्स प्राकृतिक और इंसान जैसी आवाजें प्रोड्यूस करते हैं जो बेहद
नमस्ते, सर्वम एआई में आपका स्वागत है। हम भारतीय भाषाओं के लिए
So now you can just write the text over here and there is a human who can talk in the most natural way possible. Okay, if you go over here to vision, let's say for example, I can upload a picture which is in a different language and it will automatically translate it into a text for us. Okay, the same thing again over here where I can start speaking something and it can automatically transcribe my audios into a text format for me, right? And then if I want to translate something into a different language, I can do that too. All 4 features. Crazy what it can do. But there's one feature that I really like about it, which was conversational agent. Okay. Now this is something that I really liked about it. Now look at this, what it is. Okay. Now I select the language as Hindi. Okay. And I will start speaking. हेलो,
नमस्ते हुज़ैफ़ा, मैं रूपा हूँ, क्विक कार्ट की ग्राहक सेवा टीम से। आपको किस तरह की मदद चाहिए?
मुझे ना एक्चुअली मेरा प्रोडक्ट ना 7 दिन से कहीं पे अटक गया है, लेकिन आया नहीं है अभी तक का मेरे पास। क्या आप मुझे हेल्प कर सकते हो, कहाँ अटका है?
मुझे यह सुनकर अफ़सोस है कि आपका प्रोडक्ट 7 दिनों से अटका हुआ है। क्या आप मुझे अपना ऑर्डर आईडी बता सकते हैं ताकि मैं उसकी स्थिति देख सकूं?
ऑर्डर आईडी है 12379।
ठीक है, मैं आपका ऑर्डर आईडी 1237 चेक कर रही हूँ।
Okay. So now what you can do is you can use this as a health bot for yourself. Okay. You can use this as a bot which can explain a lot of things to people. जैसे कि अगर किसी को कोई पॉलिसी के बारे में जानना है, कोई फंड के बारे में जानना है, तो what they can do is they can add everything in this instruction. And this bot can help other people understand what they are trying to say. Okay. Not just this, okay, it can also do video dubbing. You can upload an entire video of yours and it can translate it into a different language altogether. English say you can do it in Hindi. Hindi say you can do it in Marathi. Marathi say you can do it in Punjabi.
It's
So
going
take a
to
look
get
at
an
this.
instruction from ROM. It will see the first bit. Just by seeing the first bit, it can distinguish whether it's an
Now Odia,
question पाइबा यह प्रथम बिट देखिबा केवल प्रथम बिट देख
Punjabi.
एक हदायत मिलेगी ये पहला बिट देखेगा पहला बिट देख के ही ये दस सकता है कि यह हदायत है जैसी
So do you see like how this was the highlight of the entire AI summit that happened? Okay, where you can translate into different languages, and plus it is the cheapest form of AI out there right now. Okay, so here if you see, it takes very, if I use 1 minute, it will charge me for 3 rupees or something like that. There is like a billing which is there, and you get 1,000 credits for free of cost, and you can create these kind of bots and everything right there, right here in the platform. So if I go over here for, let's say, for example, for speech to text, if I want to convert something from speech to text, 30 rupees for per hour of recording. And if at that place, अगर मैं किसी इंसान को हायर करूं, वो 1 घंटे का मेरे पास से 3,000 रुपया लेके जाएगा। अब आप सोचिए, किसी को अगर आपको टर्म इंश्योरेंस समझाना है, किसी को आपको हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस समझाना है, in a very nicer way possible, you can use something like this. Okay, so this is one thing which was there. We heard about the Galgotia University also, but they were thrown out from the event later on. Okay, and then we saw something like this also. Now, if you see this, this is ChatGPT ka founder, and this is Claude ka founder. They didn't shake each other's hand. They were not holding each other's hand. Do you know why? Do you know why? क्यों इन्होंने एक दूसरे का हाथ नहीं पकड़ा? Do you guys know why? Why did they not? Exactly, rivalry. They are the biggest competitor of each other right now. Okay, they don't like each other at all. So that was something which was going on. We can shut it now. Okay. Then Google released something called as VO 3.1. ये क्या करता है? We are gonna see a few things in this also. इसमें you can create ads with the help of this. Okay, let me show you one of the ad that I created.
हजारों सालों से हिमालय की गोद में छुपी है मां, प्रकृति के नेचुरल मिनरल्स के साथ आपके हाथों तक। नमक जो बनाया नहीं, नेचुरल मिनरल्स के साथ पाया जाता है, वही है टाटा रॉक सॉल्ट। टाटा रॉक सॉल्ट, देश का नेचुरल नमक।
आपने ये ऐड देखी? रियल लगी आपको? Yes. Okay. Now this ad, can you imagine how much time did it take for me to create this ad? Guess. You guys are saying 2 minutes, 1 minute. Nahin yaar, guys, it took at least 3 hours to make this ad. 3 घंटे लगे. ठीक है. बट अगर मेरे पास एक कॉन्सेप्ट पूरा है, बट यहां पे इफ यू सी, यहां पे कॉन्सेप्ट को सोचना, ओके, प्रॉम्प्ट डालना प्लस पूरी वीडियो को स्टिच करना, ये मुझे कम से कम 3 घंटे लगे. ओके, ये पूरा के पूरा 3 घंटा लगा मुझे बनाने में. But now, how you can use this to explain your products? Think of it in that way. Okay, similar to Pomeli. Okay, we'll talk about that also. Okay, then OpenAI ने Sora 2 निकाला. यही चीज देख के OpenAI बोलता है कि अब ना मुझे Sora 2 निकालना है. Okay, which is an AI platform which allows you to create videos. तो मैंने ये ट्राई किया. Take a look at this.
I got free access of Sora.
Sora 2 is unbelievable. I've been playing with the demo all day. The realism, the speed, it's next level. I'm glad you like it. The team put a lot of work into it. I can't wait to...
मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. चुपचाप चलो, गाड़ी में बैठो. प्लीज मुझे मत ले जाइए. मैंने सच में कुछ नहीं किया. आगे बढ़ो, अंदर चल जल्दी. मुझे फोन करने दो सर, नहीं तो चलो दरवाजा बंद करो. माँ मुझे बचा लो.
देखा आपने? So now, without me shooting these videos, okay, अपने आप AI ने पूरा के पूरा वीडियो बना के दिया. Okay, now just imagine, okay, ये सारी videos in a way it can work out for you to explain something, to explain a product, or let's say it can be a hook of a video. अगर आप सोशल मीडिया में रील्स डाल रहे हो, रील्स अपलोड करते हो, तो in the start it can be a hook of your video. Okay, for 3 seconds or 4 seconds, and then you can explain something to people. कितने सारे इन्फ्लुएंसर्स ये करते हैं जहां पे ये सबसे पहले हुक दिखाते हैं, एआई वीडियो दिखाते हैं, और फिर बाद में दे ट्राई टू शो यू समथिंग. सो अगर मैं दिखाऊं आपको, I'll show you something. ये देखिए, अब ये जो बंदा है ना, ये क्या करता है, हमेशा ना एक एआई वीडियो रहती है और ये पहले एआई वीडियो दिखाएगा.
मजा आया. अब कुछ काम की बात करते हैं. VO3 और क्लिंग का सब्स्टिट्यूशन मत लो, जब 8 AI वीडियो टूल्स हैं जो वही से
पहले कुछ एआई का वीडियो दिखाता है, क्योंकि एआई ना बहुत सबको बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग लगता है. ठीक है, तो उसने पहले एआई का वीडियो दिखाया, फिर उसने एक्सप्लेन करना स्टार्ट किया कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट. ओके, वरना अगर मुझे बोलोगे, अगर आप कुछ समझाने की कोशिश करोगे, मुझे बोलोगे कि फाइनेंस का ये कॉन्सेप्ट है, ये समझ लो, अगर कोई सीधा डायरेक्टली बात करना स्टार्ट करेगा तो मुझे ऐसा लगेगा बोरिंग, मैं स्किप कर दूंगा वीडियो. बट मैंने एआई वीडियो स्टार्टिंग में दिखाई और फिर मैंने कंटेंट स्टार्ट किया. इट चेंजेस अ फ्यू थिंग्स फॉर मी. ओके, सो दैट्स ऑल आई एम ट्राइंग टू से ओवर हियर. ओके, इज सोरा 2 फ्री और पेड? इट इज अ फ्री टूल. अगर आपके पास आईफोन है तो आप ना एप्पल स्टोर का, ऐप स्टोर का जो अकाउंट है ना, वो यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स एज अ कंट्री रख सकते हो और सोरा का ऐप डाउनलोड कर सकते हो आप, विच इज फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट. ओके, तो बेसिकली इन अ वे क्या हो रहा है, सब जगह पे एआई यूज हो रहा है एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. ओके, और वही चीज आज के टाइम में ना ये इतना रैपिडली बढ़ रहा है. ओके, बट अपने को लगता है कि बहुत ज्यादा चीजें हो रही है एआई में, देयर इज सो मच गोइंग ऑन राइट नाउ, मुझे तो पता ही नहीं है मैं कहां से स्टार्ट करूं. ये ना बहुत लोगों का मिसकंसेप्शन है. ओके, एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आपको ना खाली 3-4 टूल को जानने की जरूरत है, बाकी सब आपके लिए इजी हो जाता है. ओके, खाली 3-4 टूल, ज्यादा नहीं. ओके, एंड एवरी टूल इज डिफरेंट फॉर एवरीथिंग. Okay, so let's talk about it one by one. Okay, now I asked you this question that do you use AI? आप सबने बोला मुझे कि हाँ yet to use. किसी ने बोला नहीं यूज किया है हमने. But here's the thing guys, okay, मेरे हिसाब से हमने हर जगह पे AI यूज किया है. अगर आपने गूगल मैप्स यूज किया है, आपने गूगल मैप्स में भी AI यूज किया है. आपको खाली दिखा नहीं है वो. आपने गूगल सर्च यूज किया, आपने वहां पे भी AI यूज किया है. ओके क्योंकि आपको जो लिस्ट मिलती है गूगल सर्च पे वो सारी की सारी लिस्टिकल रहती है, राइट? वो कैसे सेग्रीगेट हो रहा है? वो अपने आप गूगल का एआई यूज करके आपको जवाब दे रहा है, राइट? सो अगर आपने फोन के अंदर जेमिनाई यूज किया है या तो फिर अपने फोन के अंदर एआई असिस्टेंट यूज किया, सीरी यूज किया है, वो भी एट द एंड ऑफ द डे एआई ही है. सो इन अ वे यू आर यूजिंग एआई सम ऑफ द अदर प्लेसेस आउट देयर. ओके तो कोई मुझे ऐसा नहीं बोल सकता कि मतलब मैंने तो कभी एआई यूज किया ही नहीं है. सबने यूज किया है, हम सब ने यूज किया है. Okay, but how do we use it in a better way? What are the tools that we should know? That is what we are going to talk about one by one. Okay, now let's talk about the one of the biggest thing out there, which is ChatGPT. Okay, सबने सुना है ये टूल के बारे में, ChatGPT? Yes, ChatGPT. Yes, perfect. Everyone has heard about it. Okay, now for the people who have not used ChatGPT, okay, what I will say is that you can go to chatgpt.com, okay, और यहाँ पे you can basically write whatever you want to write and it will give you the answer. Okay, one of the finest invention done by humankind is this bot over here, जिसने सारी की सारी चीजें दुनिया में चेंज कर दी. Okay, so let's talk about it one by one. Okay, now अब ChatGPT is basically one of the best tool out there. अगर मुझे कोई भी क्वेश्चन पूछना है मैं यहाँ पे जाता हूँ, यहाँ पे मैं प्रॉम्प्ट देता हूँ व्हाट इज एआई और ये क्या करेगा, सीधा आपको आंसर दे देगा. ओके बट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, ओके, व्हाट इज वन थिंग दैट आई नीड टू लर्न इफ आई एम यूजिंग ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity और एनी अदर टूल आउट देयर? क्या वो चीज है जिसको मुझे अच्छे से समझना पड़ेगा? एग्जैक्टली क्या सीखना पड़ेगा? प्रॉम्प्ट. Okay, in this world right now, one thing which you all need to know is prompt engineering. Okay, how to ask. Okay, अपने को पता ही नहीं है कि हमारे को पूछना कैसे है. Okay, what is the right format of asking? AI क्या करता है पता है? आपको ना सीधा डायरेक्टली आंसर दे देता है, लेकिन अगर हम अच्छे से पूछेंगे ना, then only it will give you the right answer. Okay, अब एक चीज मैं बताता हूं, ठीक है? अब लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल मैं ना ब्लू कलर का जीनी हूं, ठीक है, और मैं बोलता हूं आपको कि मैं ना आपकी एक विश ग्रांट करके दूंगा, जो भी आप मांगोगे मैं आपकी पूरी करके दूंगा. यू कांट आस्क मी अनलिमिटेड विशेस. ओके, आप बोलोगे कि यार मैं तो ये विश से अनलिमिटेड विशेस मांग लूंगा, ठीक है, वो नहीं. ओके बट एक विश आपकी मैं सच करके दूंगा. आप क्या मांगोगे? आप क्या मांगोगे? Okay, I'll say it in English also. Okay, so if I was a genie, okay, and if I can grant you one wish, what would you ask for? Amazing. Okay, as I expected, everyone asked me this one question. Okay, I will ask for unlimited money. A few people said a good family. A few people said I want to be God. Wow, very nice. Okay, financial freedom. Okay, now let's take an example of unlimited money. Okay, unlimited money. ठीक है, good health also, success also. Success तो मतलब पैसा आएगा तो success भी आ जाएगा. Do you like maybe? Okay, now wait for it. Okay, now wait for my question. Now let's say for example if I was a genie. Okay, now let's change this genie a bit. मैं ना बहुत ही बुरा जीनी हूँ. आपने क्या मांगा? मेरे से 5,000 करोड़ मांगी. किसी ने तो मांगा यहाँ पे 5,000 करोड़. ठीक है, मैंने क्या किया, एलॉन मस्क की पॉकेट में से निकाला 5,000 करोड़ उसकी एक कंपनी में से और आपके अकाउंट में मैंने पैसे डाल दिए. ठीक है, और एलॉन मस्क अभी आपको पकड़ सकता है. मैंने पैसे दिए आपको, बट नाउ दिस मनी दैट आई गिव यू, ओके, इट्स अ ट्रेसेबल मनी because I'm a bad genie. I just granted your wish from someone else's pocket and I gave it to you. But if I was a good genie, what will I do? I will give you the money in the best way possible. Okay, where I will tell you that okay, the money should be removed from Elon Musk's pocket. It should go to a Swiss account. It should go to this person. It should go to this person. Then it should come to me so that I am not getting caught. Okay, so this is what I would do if I was a good genie. But now you need to understand one thing, that ChatGPT is a bad genie over here. You need to give instruction in a very specific way. You need to ask question in a very specific order. Then only this genie can understand and give you the right answer. Okay? Otherwise, it can't give you the right answer. So think like that. Okay? The more detailed your prompt is, the better the answer you are going to get. Okay? With me, everyone? Everyone understood the example? ChatGPT is a bad genie at the end of the day. Okay? Where we have to explain everything in detail to GPT. That's how it works. Okay? With me. Okay. Let's go to the next thing. Okay? Now let's understand how to do prompting in the right way. Okay? Now, what is the right way of prompting? Let's talk about it. Now, the right way of prompting is by using this formula called as PET. Okay? Persona, environment, task. Okay? The right way of prompting is PET. Persona, environment, task. Can you guys write it in the chat? Can I see persona, environment, task? Perfect. Okay? Perfect. Nice. Okay? Now let's go one by one with this one. Okay? Now, the first one that we need to understand is that we need to give persona to GPT. Okay? Persona क्या होता है कि मैं चैट जीपीटी को कुछ भी बना सकता हूं. At the end of the day, अगर मुझे चाहिए कि वो मेरा इंस्टाग्राम मैनेजर बने, मैं इंस्टाग्राम मैनेजर बना सकता हूं. अगर मुझे चाहिए कि वो अच्छा सा कॉपीराइटर हो, if it is a good copywriter, I can ask to be a copywriter also. It can be my social media strategist, it can be my content writer, it can be my brainstorming partner, it can be my language translator, it can be my content editor. अगर मुझे कोई ब्लॉग लिखना है तो मैं ब्लॉग लिखने के लिए कंटेंट एडिटर बना सकता हूँ. वो मेरे लिए एक टीचर बन सकता है, मेरे लिए कुछ भी बन सकता है. Okay, I can make ChatGPT an expert in anything that I want ChatGPT to be in. Now, why am I asking GPT to be an expert in this thing? Why? It can be a doctor also. Yes, it can be a doctor also. Okay, now why am I asking ChatGPT to be an expert in one topic? It can be a therapist also. People are using it as a therapist also, but you shouldn't be using it. Okay, now someone said it very nicely. Okay, it was, I guess, Khushbu Tiwari over here. So Khushbu said that it will answer according to that person. Okay, nice one, Khushbu. It will answer according to that persona. So if I ask ChatGPT to be a social media strategist, आपको social media strategist hire करने की जरूरत नहीं है. आप ChatGPT को बोल सकते हो कि तुम ना social media strategist हो, you help me out with XYZ thing. आप ना मेरी कंपनी में एक HR हो. Okay, आप एक HR बनो और मेरे लिए एक पॉलिसी लिख के दो. So what you're doing is, आप ना instead of hiring people, different people in different company, आप क्या बोल रहे हो कि आप ये हो और आप मुझे ये चीज में हेल्प करो. Okay, to give the best advice possible, as Kushal said it over here. Kushal and Mahmood said it. Okay, to give the best advice out there. So this is what exactly it is. Okay, where we are asking ChatGPT to be an expert in something, and that is what persona is. Okay. Now, let's go to the next thing. So what I'm doing over here is, you are a mutual fund advisor with 15 years of experience helping everyday investor grow their money. Okay. I've taken an example from one of your books. Okay. You're a mutual fund advisor with 15 years of experience. Do you see what I'm doing? So now this prompt will automatically think from a mutual fund advisor's perspective. Okay. That is what we are doing over here. Okay. Cool? With me, everyone? Perfect. Now let's go to the next thing. What is the next thing? P हो गया. Next क्या था? Environment. Perfect, Rahul. Rahul said that environment. Okay. Now let me ask you a question again. Do you know these two people over here? Do you know them? Yes, comedians, right? They are stand-up comedians. What are they good at? What are they good at? What are they really good at? Comedy is one thing, okay? Something else also. Public speaking, interesting. What else? Nice one. There is one person who said it right now. Wait. Don't type. Someone said it. Someone give me the answer over here. I can't find the answer. Yes, Soham said it over here. Okay? Soham said it. It is storytelling. They are the best storytellers available out there. Okay? They are the best storytellers available out there. Do you agree? ओके बेस्ट कम्युनिकेशन जब भी वो स्टोरी टेलिंग करते हैं ना हमारे दिमाग में क्या चलता है कि यार मैं भी वो जगह पे था मैं भी वो ही कर रहा था इन योर हेड यू आर एक्चुअली इमेजिनिंग दैट पर्सन ओके एंड इट कनेक्ट्स विद योर पीपल अगेन सागर सेड इट राइट वो कनेक्ट करता है लोगों से ओके इट विजुअलाइजेस इन योर हेड सो द सेम थिंग happens over here also it is a storytelling so in your prompt you need to write the best story available out there okay story का मतलब क्या है you need to explain everything in your context which is environment okay DSP mutual fund wants to help their investors salaried employees business owners and retire figure out which type of fund makes sense for them right now okay what did I do I added the environment also over here okay where what I want to do is I want to help my investors choose the best fund out there okay then the last one is task okay now what is task let's talk about task over here okay now let's take an example of आपको संजीव कपूर पता है संजीव कपूर the cook the chef right अगर let's say for example okay मेरे सामने वो आ जाता है ओके संजीव कपूर जी मेरे सामने आ जाते हैं और अगर मुझे उनको बोलना है कि मुझे पनीर चिल्ली खाना है तो वो मुझसे क्या सवाल पूछेंगे व्हाट इज द क्वेश्चन दैट ही विल आस्क मी अमेजिंग मौलिक आस्क्ड स्पाइसी चाहिए ओके स्वीट चाहिए आपको स्पाइसी चाहिए ओके आपको पनीर चाहिए कि टोफू चाहिए आपको वेज चाहिए नॉन वेज चाहिए पनीर चिल्ली है तो वेज ही होगा ओके आपको स्पाइसी चाहिए मीडियम चाहिए ग्रेवी चाहिए ड्राई चाहिए राइट ऑल दीज आर क्वेश्चंस दैट संजीव कपूर विल आस्क मी एंड द सेम थिंग हैपेंस इन योर टास्क आल्सो वेयर you give the task to GPT saying that look at the current market and suggest which fund categorizes in the large cap mid cap and debt fund and which are the good fit investment for me and add a confidence score from 0 to 100 with your answer and take time before you give me the right answer. So आपने देखा मैंने यहाँ पे क्या किया You can also add that explain this concept to me in Hindi or any other language that you want. Explain this in the most humanized way possible. Okay. So if you see, add a confidence score. Why did I add a confidence score? The reason why I added the confidence score is because it can tell me that how confident it is about a specific answer. So अगर मैं कोई research कर रहा हूँ, let's say tomorrow morning if I'm doing a research, if I add this word, add a confidence score, मुझे रहेगा पता रहेगा कि मैं AI कितना confident है ये आंसर को लेके. Okay? Sometimes क्या होता है पता है आप ना पूरा AI को rely नहीं कर सकते हो. Okay? I'll give you an example. So Deloitte now is a company in Australia. They got a contract from the government of Australia saying that they have to do a specific research. Okay, they did the research and they did this research with the help of ChatGPT. Okay, a lot of the research was done with the help of ChatGPT, but this research was incorrect, and they had to refund $440,000 back to the government. Why? Because the research was incorrect and it was done with the help of ChatGPT. So the idea is that ChatGPT sometimes gives you the wrong answer also. So you need to understand that, do I want to rely on this data 100%? No, I can't rely on it. So that's why what I did was add a confidence score, that how confident are you about this particular answer? That you're getting to know from you. Okay? So persona, environment, task. With me, everyone? Okay. What if the confidence score is around 50 to 51? Okay. Then you double check your answer once. That is it the right answer that I'm getting? Is it the correct way to go about it? You ask questions to AI. Okay, or let's say, for example, you do an additional Google search also for the same. But you have to do your research again if the confidence score is too less. Okay, I'll give you one more example. Okay, now you identify for me which one is persona, which one is task, and which one is environment. Okay, let's go one by one. The first one, is it persona, is it environment, is it task? I'm seeing a few people are saying task. Why task? Why task? Guys, okay, a lot of people are saying environment now. Okay, a lot of people are saying environment. Okay, so now the first one is I want to understand my investor in a much better way. So what am I doing? I'm seeing a story over here. I want to understand my investors in a much better way. I want to understand my audience and individuals who are salaried people, high income individuals, Indian living abroad, small business owners, and big companies. I want to know what makes each people, okay, each group decide to invest and keep them coming back. So what is this? I said a story over here, which is nothing but my environment. Okay, everyone who answered environment, too good. Okay, now next one. Everyone knows this. This is the simplest one. Okay, it is persona. Why persona? Why persona? Why persona? Why? Let's see who answers first. Okay, because it's a persona of a research assistant that I'm giving. Okay, you are a research assistant with so and so years of experience. That is why we have added research assistant over here. Okay, with me? Perfect. This is my P. And the last one is task. Okay, now if you see this, okay, there is one more trick I want to explain it to you and I want to teach you. Okay, if you don't give me the correct answer, I will delete my ChatGPT subscription. Did you see what I did there? I am threatening the AI tool right now. Why am I threatening the AI tool? So that it can give me the right answer. It can think harder before it gives me the answer. Okay. Now, if I write the same prompt over here, okay, if I write the same prompt and if I click on go, now it will automatically give me way better answer and it will think before it gives me the right answer. Okay. So now, after every paragraph, it is adding a confidence score also, so that I get to know that if it is giving me the right answer or not. Okay, but there is one issue with this. Okay, what is that one issue? Let me just stop this chat. Okay, you should never search anything on ChatGPT directly. Okay, I'll go to new chat, click on this plus icon, go to more, and enable web search. Okay, enable web search. And now write the prompt. What this will do is it will go to the web to find the most recent answer for you. Okay, this is how you do it. So now every answer, do you see the confidence score now? 92%, 90%, 94%. Earlier, what was it earlier? 70%, 74%. Do you see the difference now? I'll explain again. Okay. So whenever you write anything, okay, now if you see this over here, okay, I wrote the same prompt over here, okay, and I just gave the direct answer. Like directly I asked the question. What did it do? 88%, 82%. It doesn't have a source of the information. ये कहाँ से मालूम पड़ा AI को? Okay, that macro shift हो रहा है. Or let's say for example goal-based investment mindset चल रहा है. ये कहाँ से data आया है AI के पास? हमारे को नहीं पता. So what I did was I went to new chat. यहाँ पे मैंने plus पे click किया. Okay, I clicked on this plus. I clicked on more and I enabled web search. Okay. Sorry. I went to more and I enabled web search. And now I gave the same prompt. And what it did was it added the confidence score of 92%. So now to find this data of 130 million users, it gave me the data from this one. Web search has to be done every time. Yes, it has to be done every time. The reason why is because this AI LLM now sometimes can give you wrong answer also. Now I'll give you a demo. Okay, I'll give you a demo. Okay, what is your knowledge cutoff date? Now check this out. Did you see what it did? My knowledge cutoff date is August 2025. 6 months old knowledge I'm getting to know from here. But if I enable web search, it is giving me the most up-to-date information right now. And if you want to learn something, then you can do study and learn also, Rajan. Okay. So every time, what you do is you click on plus, more, and enable web search. OpenAI, ChatGPT will always disable this option for you. I enabled it right now and they disabled it automatically again. So you need to purposely go there, enable it, and then use it. Okay. Otherwise, you are getting 6 months old information. You're not getting the latest up-to-date information. Okay. With me? Everyone? Yes, no in the chat, guys? Perfect. Okay. Now, this is one thing. Okay. If I go over here to web search, let me just open this one only. Okay. Now look at the answers that you're getting. You're getting the answers from the references of Economic Times. You're getting it from Brand Equity. You're getting from all these different places. Okay. And everything has a source attached to it. Okay. So you are not getting the outdated information. Okay. Now, when we talk about research, okay, when we talk about finance and when we talk about research, what I suggest to most of the people is that you go to Perplexity. Okay. Why am I suggesting you Perplexity? Now let me try the same prompt over here. And here on Perplexity, I click on Go. Now what this will do is, it will not give me the direct answer. Okay. This is the beauty of Perplexity. Okay. If you see this, okay, let it write the entire answer. 1 minute. Okay. Now, do you see this? It basically, what it did was, I gave the prompt. It didn't give me the right answer right there and there. On the spot, वो answer नहीं देता है मुझे. What it did was, it first went to the web. Okay. It went to Google search, looked for the answer, and then give me the answer from 15 sources. और ये 15 sources क्या थे? It was from PIB, it was from Relec, then it was from Facebook, it has given me from RBI, it has given me from the Hindu, it has given me from multiple websites. And the same thing, if I ask ChatGPT to give me, how many information did ChatGPT go to? Website did ChatGPT go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 websites over here, and I guess 15 websites over here on Perplexity. Okay. So Perplexity, what it does is now, it basically goes to the web, looks for the answer, summarizes it, and then gives you the answer. So what it does is, it takes time to give you the answer that way. This is what the difference is. This is what I want to talk about. That if you're doing research, if you're doing anything that you want to get the data in a very structured way, you want it in a very nicest way possible, you don't want the facts to be incorrect, use Perplexity. It's a free tool. You should use Perplexity. Why? Because it goes to 15 web result, and then gives you the answer. That means you're getting the most up-to-date information out there. Okay? So that's the difference between Perplexity, and this is the difference between ChatGPT. Okay? With me? Where does Gemini land on this thing? I think Gemini is also good, to be honest. I think that you can use Gemini also. Gemini is good when it comes to image generation, when you want to generate images and stuff like that. But let's say, for example, if you want to generate, if you want Google में से answer, then you can use Gemini also for the same. So if I go to Gemini, Gemini would do the same thing for me. So if I add the same prompt over here and I press go, it would give me the right answer right there, here and here. So see, even this is taking time to give you the answer, which is a good thing at the end of the day. Okay. Whenever an AI takes time to give you the answer, that means you will get the best answer possible. Okay. The issue is now, I'll explain you something, okay, about the Indian market, okay. Everyone heard about ChatGPT first. So we all think that ChatGPT is the only tool available out there and the only tool I want to use. But in reality, ChatGPT is a very okayish tool with outdated information. But if you use these new age tools like Gemini, you use Perplexity, this is when the change happened. Okay? With me? Okay. Now, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Okay? What I want you to do is, I want you guys to write a prompt for me. Okay? What is this prompt now? The prompt I want you guys to write is, I want you guys to write prompt in pet format. I will read out the prompt and I will tell you what are the things that you can solve in that prompt. Okay? Where I want you guys to write a prompt where I want to analyze the stock of Zomato and Swiggy. Okay? And which stock should I invest in? Again, it's not a financial advice that I'm giving you guys over here. I just want you guys to write a prompt for me. That's all I want you guys to do. Okay? Can you guys write the prompt in the pet format? In the pet format, persona, environment, task. Okay. So when you want to do any kind of web search, you want to get the most up-to-date information. At that time, you should use Gemini as well as you should use Perplexity for the same. You should use ChatGPT for basic things like fixing your grammar. Okay. Things like that. At that time, you should use it. Fixing grammar, writing copies, things like that. So guys, write it in the same prompt. Write it in everything in one prompt. Okay. Again, if you think that a 3-line prompt will give you the best way, no. Okay. You need to write the prompt. It should be at least 5 to 6 lines. Guys, coming to that. Wait for a minute. Okay, legal advice, legal document, all those kind of things, we'll talk about it. Okay, guys, can I see pet in order? Yes, in that order. Persona, environment, task, in one message only. If you write multiple messages, what will happen is it will not give me, I will not be able to read it properly. I have to search the names in the chat then. So write everything. Okay, I have Aniruddha ka message. You are an expert stock research analyst with 35 years of experience. Very nice, Aniruddha. Okay, you are required to analyze Zomato and Swiggy performance, both fundamental and technical. Evaluate your analysis and suggest which one is the best stock to invest in. Your report should not be over 1 page and accuracy of primary. Amazing, Aniruddha. Amazing prompt. Okay. Now, Nikhil W. Nikhil, I think that you have written the... Is this written by ChatGPT, Nikhil? Have you asked ChatGPT to give you the prompt? Okay, we have one more. Darshana over here. Darshana has also done the same thing, I feel. Okay, you're a SEBI style equity research analyst and valuation specialist. Okay, nice. Guys, the best prompts are the ones that you write yourself. Okay. Amazing. As a master experience. Okay. Sandeep More has written it. Looking for an investment with the time horizon of 5 to 7 years. Very nice. Food deliveries, online platform, listed like Swiggy and a nice one. Nice one, Sandeep. Okay. Aditya over here has written, act like a research assistant of an equity research format. I want you to research food delivery stocks, Zomato and this one, analyze the customer demographic. Very nice. And how both of them operates in different cities. Analyze financial state. Amazing prompt. Look at Aditya's prompt over here, okay? Act like a research analyst of equity research firm. I want you to research food delivery, stock, Zomato, Swiggy, analyze customer demographic, how both of them operates in different cities. Analyze the financial statement. I want you to also study various research report, identify the best stock and do recommendation. Amazing one, Aditya. Very good. Okay, guys. Now, are you guys seeing what kind of prompts you guys are writing now? How good your prompts are? Okay, I think that I've gotten 74 messages, 78 messages down. Okay, I won't be able to read everyone's messages, but I think that you get an understanding of how I want. Like using the word like EBITDA margins and things like that also makes a huge difference, by the way. Okay, now, okay, I want to tell you one thing. Okay, someone asked me that, Saif, what exactly is this optimized prompt over here? A button. Okay, now I'll show you what is optimized prompt. Now, let's say, for example, if I give the smallest prompt over here, okay, if I give this prompt, if I click on this optimized prompt, you see this? Yeah, why is it not working? Okay, wait 1 second. I continue with Google. I give my Google account. Whenever I want to show a demo about something, and that time only it stops working, everything for me. Let me try it one more time. Continue with Google. Yeah, Murphy law at its best. Yeah, true. Okay, but I'll give you this extension, okay? So try it out once. What it does is now, if I write any prompt, what it does is it makes the prompt longer and even better for me. So I don't need to write always in the pet format. It does it automatically for me. Okay. So the name of this extension is Meta Prompt. This is the name of this extension that I have. I'll share the link with you in the chat. Okay. So you can try it out. And it automatically refines your prompt for you. So this is what it does. Cool. Now, let's go to the next thing over here. Now comes another one, which is Claude. Okay. Claude is also one more AI tool, which is very good in terms of copywriting. Okay. But it has a lot of limits. That's the reason why I don't like it that much, because for a free user, it doesn't allow you to use it for like for a very long time. It has limits. So right now, what I want to teach you is 3 tools. ChatGPT, how to do prompting in ChatGPT. Next is Perplexity, which is very good in terms of doing any kind of online research. And the third one is Gemini. Okay, these are the 3 tools. Now, let's talk about another tool over here, which is one of my favorite, NotebookLM. Now, this can work out very well for you. I'll give you some ideas also for the same. Okay, now, let me open this link over here. Okay, now there is a fund over here, okay, that I have downloaded, DSP Banking and Financial Services presentation. Okay, there is a fund which is over here. Right, this is the legal document for the same. Okay, what I did was I downloaded this from the DSP Mutual Fund ka website only. Now, what I can do is I can download this PDF. Okay, and I can go to this website called as notebooklm.google, and I can click on try NotebookLM. Now, I want to explain this to you, what it does for you. So I've already uploaded it over here, but I didn't get the chance to click on all these tabs. Okay, but it will take some time. So what I've done is I've done it for another document, which I want to show it to you. Okay, take a look at this one now. Now, the first feature that you have is you click on add sources and you can upload 50 documents in one place. Okay, you can upload files, you can upload websites, you can upload Drive document, you can upload a longer text also. Whatever you like, you can upload it right over here in this tool. Okay, first feature. What? You can upload all the documents, and then now you can chat with this document. So let's say, for example, what is PET? Can you explain it to me? So now what will it do? It will go to the PDF file of mine and explain me the PET, what exactly it is. So there you go. Persona, environment, task. Why PET is used for this thing. And it will give me the answer from this document itself. Now, can you guess where can it be used? For longer documents, you want to summarize these documents. At that time, it can be used. For health insurance policy, there are like long health insurance policy. I don't have time to read everything. At that time, I can upload the entire health insurance policy and I can read about it. Term insurance policy, all these kind of policies that you have, legal documents that you have, you can upload it over here and now you can start chatting with your document over here. Okay, with me till now? Yes. What about the confidentiality? It is the data will be only with one company and that is Google. Okay, Ankit, let's not ruin it. Okay, I want to talk about this feature. Okay, let's go one by one for people who don't know about it. Okay, now, first feature, my favorite one, which is something called as audio overview. Now, what is audio overview? Here, it's a conversation
I saw
between
a stat
two
in a meeting
people.
this morning that
Can you hear
it
it?
kind of annoyed
Yes.
me, actually.
Oh, yeah. What was it?
It said, most of us, and I am absolutely guilty of this, are basically using
Look at the way the
1%
conversation is
of what
happening.
these AI tools can do.
1%.
1%. It made me feel like I bought a Ferrari just to drive to the mailbox.
It's a harsh number, isn't it? But if you really think about your daily habits, it's probably accurate.
Not so.
Most people treat AI like a slightly smarter Google search or, a spell checker on steroids.
Which is useful. I mean, I love a good spell check. But the materials we're looking at today are arguing that we are missing the massive picture.
We are.
We're looking at this training deck on AI transformation.
Do you see the way the conversation is happening? How natural it feels. It's a conversation between two people where what is happening is you're having a conversation, two people are talking, and you can hear everything what they are talking about. It's like a podcast, right? It's like a podcast that you're hearing instead of reading the entire document. Okay, first feature. The second feature is that this podcast can be converted into any language that you would like. English, Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, Malayalam, any language that you want, you can use that in that language. Okay? Marathi, Hindi, Urdu, Farsi, every language out there. So that means there are two people having conversation in your own language. If you don't know English, you want something else, you can use it for something else also. You just select the language and that's pretty much it. Okay? Second thing. Okay? Now, second thing. Vivek, I won't have the time to check Hindi out because it takes some time to give you the answer, right? So I want you to try it out. It has an iPhone app also and an Android app also. So you can try it out over there. Okay? Second feature, which is translating it into any language that you would like. Okay? Marathi also. Third feature. Do you remember the podcast that we heard right now? Now there is something called as interactive mode. If I click on interactive, there are two people talking, right? Now the third person that is going to talk is you. So see this.
I saw a stat in the reading this morning that, well, it kind of annoyed me, actually.
Oh, yeah? What was it?
It said most of us, and I'm absolutely guilty of.
Oh, our listeners got something to share. Let's hear it.
Hi, can you tell me what exactly is PET format? And I wanted to understand that how exactly does it work?
Hello and welcome to the conversation.
We love it when you check in.
That is a perfect question, especially right now.
Because that framework,
Do you see?
PET, is what we were just about to dive into.
PET stands for persona, environment, task.
It's the core philosophy for getting goods.
So now, if there is a health insurance policy, let's say any policy that you have, you want to ask question, you can ask questions like this. Okay? Then what you're doing is you're chatting with your document, plus you are having a podcast with your document. And now I want to understand, is there a co-payment in my health insurance policy? I can ask over here. And those small lines that people write, I can read that also. Okay? How much is this fund going to give me? Okay, what is the past? What is the riskometer of this? Or things like that, basically. Okay. The name of the tool is NotebookLM. I'm going to send it in the chat right now. NotebookLM.Google. This is the name of the website. Okay. Can we create? Okay. Now, guys, wait for it. I have one more thing to show you. Okay. Now, Ankit, you are giving me spoilers, aren't spoilers to everyone over here. Now, the next one is slide deck. Okay. Now, if you want to explain something to a person, okay, you have a policy which you have, or let's say, for example, a fund that you have, and you want to explain this in a PowerPoint presentation, you can do that by clicking on the slide and deck button. If I click on this, what it will do is it will make a slide presentation for me. Okay, it's a free tool. It's not a paid tool. It's a free tool. Okay, let me just show you. I don't have it over here. Yeah. So this is ITC ka thing I was doing right now. And look at the presentation it made for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything is done with AI. Everything. And made a very nice presentation for me. Okay. Like a 20-pager document for me. And now, if I want, I can take this. If I don't like something, if I don't like, let's say, water positive, I can click on this revise button and I can change the slide also. I can give the instruction over here and it will change the slide and it will give you the PDF format. So you can click, download, and it is done. This revise button was launched yesterday, by the way. This was not there. Okay, this was not there till day before yesterday. It just came yesterday. This feature was launched yesterday, where you can just click on revise and you can revise the PowerPoint presentation also. Second feature. Okay. Third feature. Do you see this video overview over here? Okay. Now, video overview creates a video for you. Now, by the way, this slide presentation, you can upload this on your LinkedIn. You can upload this on your Instagram. We're talking about a particular fund. When you upload documents, it basically gives you a better reach on LinkedIn and Instagram and all those places. Okay, you can convert these documents into multiple formats. Now, do you see video overview over here? Now, video overview can create a video for you. Now, take a look at this video.
So here's a massive question that tons of older, established companies are facing right now. In a world that's just constantly changing, how does a business that's been around for over 100 years do more than just survive? How does it totally reinvent itself to win?
So the entire document is now converted into a video and plus an audio with it, which is explaining something. Now, can you guess where it can be used? It can be used for your marketing on your WhatsApp. If you have your own customers, okay, if you have customers, can this be done in Hindi? So they had a button to do it in Hindi, but they have removed it for some reason. Let me just try something. Wait, they had a button for Hindi also. Let me just give it a try. They've removed the button in this one. Let me try it on my personal account once. There was a way to do it in Hindi also. Okay, for some reason, they have removed the explanation in Hindi. Otherwise, it was there. There was an edit icon over here. They might release this in some time, but there is a button called as edit over here. And you can edit the video like how you're doing it over here. To change the language, you can do it in Hindi also. Okay. But now, let's talk about this one over here. Where, yahan pe, what you can do is, you can convert this audio. Let's see, you can create this audio in English, okay? And if you want, okay? Now, if I want to convert this in Hindi, okay? Can you guess what tool will I use? Can you guess? Can you guess? Now it is in English. Nice one, Sachin. Sachin. Okay. You use Sarvam then. Okay. Take that entire video, upload it on Sarvam, and get the Hindi version out of it. And can it allow custom voices? I don't think so. Okay. But the idea is that you want it in Hindi. And now the AI is doing something for you. So what you're doing is you're using multiple tools to get the right answer for you. तो क्या हो गया, मतलब नहीं है फीचर हिंदी का, ठीक है, हम कुछ और जुगाड़ निकाल लेंगे. And that is what we are doing. We found a jugaad which is there on Sarvam. Upload the video. It will convert the video from English to Hindi. That's how you need to think. Okay, with me? Yes. Nice one, guys. You guys, I'm not asking you guys for the tool also. You guys are suggesting me the tool samne se. Okay. Cool. Okay. So this was the second feature that I wanted to talk about. Okay. Now let's talk about another feature of this, which is, yes, you can add audio in regional language also, by the way. Do you want to see the video? Let me show you the video. Can I use my own voice with NotebookLM? No, you can't use your own voice. Okay, where is that second feature? Yeah, video. Take a look at the video.
So here's a massive question that tons of older, established companies are facing right now. In a world that's just constantly changing, how does a business that's been around for over 100 years do more than just survive? How does it totally reinvent itself to win the next 100 years? Well, we're going to find out by looking inside the incredible transformation of ITC, a huge Indian conglomerate. So let's just set the stage a little bit. For any big company trying to operate globally, things are, well, they're complicated. You've got pressures coming from all sides, and it's fundamentally changing the rules of the game. And hey, don't just take my word for it. This right here is a direct quote from ITC's own report. They know exactly what they're up against. You've got geopolitics, shaky global trade, the climate crisis. It's basically a perfect storm of challenges.
Which brings us right to the heart of the matter. How does a corporate giant like this learn to be quick on its feet? You know, when you're...
Guys, simple. What you have to do is just click on the video button and it will automatically create the video for me. Okay? You click on audio, it will automatically create the audio for me. You click on slide, it will automatically create the presentation for you. Free, guys, free. Everything is free. I'm not talking about any paid tool right now. Everything is free. Can we remove the watermark from bottom? No, you can't. There is a watermark that is going to be there. Okay. The second thing is there is a mind map that it creates. So mind map is what you want to understand what is there inside a document. So you can get to know that also. Okay. So infographics, someone was talking about, I think Ankit was talking about, or Atharva. Yeah, but there is a infographic that also it gets created over here. Okay, then there is something called as video, then there is something called as table and a mind map also. So like you get to know what is there inside the document. Like this. Use Canva for removing watermark, yes. If you know Canva, then yes. So yeah, you can know everything from one place. Can you edit the mind map? You can't edit the mind map. See guys, what I want to say is that this gives you a way to do things faster in a way. Okay. It might not have all the features in the world for you, but itne hai कि आपके लिए चलेंगे ये. Okay. Things can make you, you know, it can do the things for you that you need right now. Okay. It won't have 100% all the features that we need, but it has something that we never had before. Okay. Cool. Now, so I showed you mind map, I showed you video. It can create quizzes for you, by the way. Quiz is basically also there. So this can be used if you have a child of your own. Okay. So what you can do is you want to take the textbook of that kid of yours. Okay. Take the textbook and ask NotebookLM to create a quiz for you. It can do that also. There are also flashcards also, like a lot of other features, right? What you need to do is you need to give it a try to see what works for you. Okay, but this is something very good where you can take screenshots of this, upload it on social media. You can download the PDF of it, download that, upload it on LinkedIn, upload it on Instagram, so that your marketing is happening from your way. Okay, all I'm saying is that you don't need to be a very creative person to start marketing. Okay, you just need a few things and the rest of it can be done automatically with AI. Okay, and this tool over here is one of the best tool out there. Okay, cool with me? From hard copy of the book, yeah, you can take a picture of those pages and everything and you can just give it over here. You can do that also. Is using AI safe? Yes, it is safe. See guys, a lot of people ask me this question that, AI will make me dumb. I will not be a smarter person. In 1979, there was something called as a calculator, which was invented by humans. 1969, I guess, which was a calculator which was invented by humans. And we all thought that calculator will not make us smart enough. But what happened right now? We're using calculators. We are also smart in mental math sometimes. Okay. And now it is a part of our daily life. Everyone uses it. So the same thing is with AI. It was launched in 2022 end. And now everyone is going to start using these things. Okay. Now, coming to the video one, Aditya, give me a minute. Let's go to the next thing. I had an activity, guys, for you guys, but I have a time crunch over here. Okay. So I'm going to go to the next thing. Now, image generation. Which one of this is created with the help of AI? First, second, third. A lot of people are saying third. I wish there was a way to launch a poll over here. It would be fun. Third. First and third. Okay, guys, all of them are AI. Okay, anyone who said all, they are the winner. Okay, all these images are generated with the help of AI. No, it is not a pre-recorded session, guys. I'm here, live. Okay, cheating, but all these three images are generated with the help of AI. Okay, and today you are also going to generate something like this for yourself. Okay, now let me show you a few things. Now, if I want to generate images with the help of AI, what you can do is you can use ChatGPT to generate for you. Okay, so you can ask ChatGPT to write a prompt for you to generate an image. Okay, and then you can ask AI to create it for you. Now let's go one by one everything. Okay, do you see these images? These are generated with the help of AI only. Okay, where I asked AI to draw Nirmala Sitharaman so that it can be my post. Okay, now just imagine, okay, a picture like this. If I'm talking about budget 2026, and I have this picture on my LinkedIn, and I talk about all the pointers which are summarized with the help of ChatGPT, which are summarized with the help of Google Gemini, and Gemini creates a post for me, or a ChatGPT creates a post for me, where what actually happened in the budget. Now tell me one thing, will I use Google ChatGPT for budget, or will I use Perplexity? What will I use? What AI will I use? Nice one. Very nice. Okay, why Perplexity? Because the latest up-to-date information about budget. Okay, now you know what tool to use when. Okay, and then you take the budget and everything, you have the list, then you copy the entire article and then give it to ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT to create the entire post in a LinkedIn post format. Okay, you're a LinkedIn expert with so-and-so years of experience, you're writing a post about this particular thing, and then this. And now this can be by the picture that you are uploading on LinkedIn. So now you're seeing you're using AI to generate these graphics, and you are using AI to generate the post also, and you are uploading post on LinkedIn. This is how you need to think. Okay, it will take around 15 to 20 minutes to do everything, whatever I taught you till now. Okay. Now, you want me to do a demo? Let's do a demo. Okay, I'll go to Perplexity. I'll go to new thread. Can you explain me what happened in budget 2026 in India? Okay. Now, what is it doing? It is taking all the keywords. It is searching for all these keywords. Okay, looking for the internet and giving me the answer right now over here. Okay. So now I have all the pointers. I can take this and I can open my ChatGPT and create a new chat, and I can ask, can you create and make sure it is LinkedIn optimized. There you go. Now what you can do is you can also give that, make sure, yeah, there you go. It added these things also, hashtags and everything. See guys, I didn't write the right way of pet over here if you see. Okay, I just copy pasted it over here. But now you see that I have to keep on trying to get the right answer. So now see this. If budgets were movies, budget 2026 wouldn't be the blockbuster plot twist. It's a slow burn strategy film which is building India's next decade. No big tax surprises, no headlines. Now, do you see, like when you read it, it actually feels interesting to read now. Okay, you can add words like, make it like more like human, things like that. So all these kind of things you can do it with this. Perplexity and ChatGPT combined with each other. Now, let's go to my slide. Now, take a look at this. Now, these are also generated with the help of AI. These are two AI. These are two AI. Okay, I just gave a prompt that you need to create a poster kind of a thing for DSP mutual fund, and it basically did it for me. Okay, the same thing over here where I swapped the element. I gave a chai ka picture and it basically made it into money. Okay, then I took this scam 1992 ka image and I made it into bulls. Okay, now, okay, I will show you something. I'll go to my Instagram. Okay, let me show you something. Do you see this image? This is the kind of post Upstocks is doing on their Instagram. Okay, the same thing over here. You see? All these are generated with AI. But what are they doing? They're uploading things on their Instagram. So now, how to do this? I'll show it to you. Okay, look at this also. This is also generated with AI. I just gave this image and I asked it to create this and it did it for me. Same thing over here. It was a foreigner, but I made it into an Indian image. Okay, then I took this image. This is an actual person and I changed the dress of that person. Okay, changed the element of the picture. So it was green earlier, green leaves and everything, and now it is basically a cupboard पीछे. अगर मेरे पास कोई डिजाइनर होता This designer would take around 2 to 3 hours to do something like this. But now this looks so normal to do. You can create your LinkedIn profile picture also with the help of this tool. Okay, check this out. You can change the pose also. There was a photo shoot that is already done, but now I can change the pose of that person also. You can change the background of the person also. Okay, so these are the things that you can do with it. Now, what I want to show you is how to do this. How to do this. Okay, you have to use this tool called as flow.google. Okay. Now, what I want you guys to do is, I want you guys to write a prompt, okay, where, check this out now. I will click on new project over here. Look at this, guys. First, look at this. I'll click on new project. And now I can write any prompt that I want to write right over here. Okay. I want you to generate an image of Nirmala. Let's see if it does it. Okay, if it doesn't do it, then we will go to Google and we are going to search for picture. So here I'll go to Nano Banana Pro. This is not happening over here for some reason. Why is it doing this? Okay, let me show you another example, actually. Okay, so I'll upload this picture over here. Okay, now take a look at this. There is a Tata Grand Coffee. Okay, why is this happening? And there is this girl over here. They've made the UI very bad right now. Okay. Now, what I will do is, now, can you make this girl hold the product, which is coffee, and make it look very realistic? Murphy's Law, yes. Software. It is like every time I want to like show a demo, at that time it fails. Let's do it one more time. But this time, I'll use another model. Now, guys, this model, which was Nano Banana 2, if you see, okay, if you see this one, this was launched yesterday only. And if I give the same prompt again, no, wait, I made a mistake in the prompt. Now, do you see this? This was the image, okay? This was the image, and this was the coffee. And now Look at the image. Okay. And now look at this image. Do you see what it did? So you can generate AI images like this. Okay. Where you can take a person, you can make them change the pose, you can make them do anything that you want to make that person. I can ask AI to also make her change the pose also, and it will do that. Do you want to try it out? Nirmala Sitaraman ka ho hi nahi raha hai. But okay. But you get the idea. Okay. Now, which
If
app
you
is
want
this?
to,
Flow.google. Sorry.
Mustafa, if you want to post the recording of the video of this video to the community, then we better not do Nirmala Sitaraman.
Yeah, I think we shouldn't do it. Okay. So you get the gist, right? Do you guys want to try it once? Show how LinkedIn profile photo can be created. Okay. So basically, what you can do is you can upload a picture and you can ask AI, can you make this image into a LinkedIn profile picture which looks professional? This is Nano Banana 2, which was launched yesterday night. Can it change the background also? Yes, it can. It can. You will see it right now. This is inside flow.google. Yes, it is. For Vikram, if you want to send capital gain statement, you can't use this. Now look at this. The same girl has a LinkedIn profile. By the way, if you use Gemini, you can use Gemini also, but Gemini gives you pixelated images. The images don't look very good. So this is the free version of flow.google, which creates very HD images. Gemini HD images nahi deta hai. Okay, Flow हमारे को HD images देता है. And now, if I download this image, okay, add to prompt, and now I will ask it to be a video, and now I can make it, let's say, for example, frames to video. And also to create one video, I should have the credits, right? Do I have the credits? I don't have the credits. Download this. And now what you can do is you can click on this button over here. Let me just show it to you actually. Sign out. Go to Flow. So they changed the UI yesterday only. Start. Where did that image go? Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm creating a video where make this person showcase the product and make us say the dialogue. This is the best coffee I've ever had. And then make her open the lid of coffee. Okay, let's see what video it creates. It's going to take some time, but yeah. So now it can also generate videos for you. So guys, flow.google is the name of the tool. Okay, there are like a few credits which are available for you to use. They give you 150 credits. And this is what you can use. Yes, guys. Can we have our image in the video? Yes, you can. You can upload any kind of image, the start frame and the end frame, and then this is how it works. So guys, if you have a Jio ka SIM card, let's say for example, if you have Jio ka SIM card, you can also generate, like you can get the pro subscription for free of cost of Gemini, and you will get 1,000 credits via that. Okay, this 150 credits that are there, this refreshes every day for me because I'm on Google Workspace. That's the reason why. But if you have Google Premium, let's say Gemini Pro, then you can get the, what do you call it as, 1,000 credits for free. There's a Geo recharge, Viral. Let's take a look at this video. See this.
I have this is the best coffee I have ever had. This is the best coffee I have ever had.
Now you can use this for a lot of things. Okay. This is it. These are the tools which are there. Okay. Foreigners, Indians, whatever you want to do, you can do it via that. Okay. Can we make a video of 4 family members discussing financial advice? You will need a lot of credits for it. That's how you will be able to do it. But it's a very credit heavy work that you have to do then. Okay. Can you list down all the tool ones? Yes, I can. Okay. The first thing that we learned was chatgpt.com. The next thing we learned was Perplexity. Okay, perplexity.com. The another one that we used was something called as flow.google and NotebookLM. Yeah, these are the tools that we used. Cool. Now, can I do a last Q&A once? Okay, I have a few questions that I want to ask you. Okay. Let's do one Q&A round. Okay. One by one, guys. Chat. Can you tell me what is the name of the tool that allows you to convert text to audio? Perfect. Text to audio. Text to audio. No, not NotebookLM, guys. Not NotebookLM. It is Sarvam AI. If I take a picture, let's say if I take a picture of something, okay, and then I want to convert that into text, which tool will I use? Sarvam. Again, Sarvam. Okay. If I want to convert my PDF into, let's say, for example, into mind map, what tool will I use? Everyone has started saying NotebookLM in the start only. Okay. Which tool will I use to... Okay, wait. What is the formula that we learned for prompting? Crazy. Okay. What does E stands for in pet? Nice one. What is P? Crazy. Okay. One more question. Okay. What is the name of the tool that we can use to create from a PDF file to a podcast? NotebookLM. Perfect. Okay. Now, last question. What tool will I use to convert text to image? What is the URL of Flow? What is the URL of Flow?
Q&A.
Flow
Zoom
dot
setup नहीं
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for having me, guys. Okay,
on करना पड़ता है.
perfect. And this is where I will end the session. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, I hope you guys like the session.
I was just trying to locate the Q&A section and I couldn't find it.
Okay.
But anyway, you did the Q&A with the chat, and we normally do switch off the chat, Josefa, because it's disturbing. But this is, I think, the first session where the chat was like constantly on, and I'd put up a window separately. I was reading it, but I think thank you so much, Ar. You've been a wonderful teacher.
Thank you
I
so much
think
for having me.
so composed, and the intention to teach from heart is very clear. But glad to that you could actually touch upon like 3-4 tools for us to at least do a thought starter. I would only urge all the partners on the call that on a format like this, it's not possible to take you through the whole platform and whole tool. The beauty lies in experimenting, spending some money by yourself, and doing it at home. And please add, Josefa, if you think. Recently, I attended a workshop by Lovable. Then I came home 3 months, 3 months, all weekends I was on Lovable, spent 25-30,000 rupees. And now I can confidently tell you I can build a CRM in Lovable. But
Oh,
that is the
nice.
amount of work that is required to do after a teacher like Josefa comes and teaches us what Sarvam can do, what LM can do, what Perplexity and ChatGPT can do. So thank you so much for giving us your Friday evening, almost 1.5 hour, and we have very less
Yes.
dropout from the sorry, almost 2 hours. Yeah. But if we have anything, we'll reach out to you, Josefa, and I would
Done.
want to once again thank you from the from the whole DSP family. I have one QR code as feedback, so I'll just take 1 more minute to put it up so that we can take feedback on the session. Just give me one
Gu-
second.
So, guys, if you guys want to connect with me, like you can just reach out. Like you can just search my name on Google search. You'll find my
Yeah.
Instagram, LinkedIn, everything over there
He's
itself.
famous. But please don't trouble Josefa with a lot of queries. If you want to get trained, you can get in touch with him. Josefa, please don't be surprised if hundreds of people flood your Insta and YouTube. But yeah, requesting everyone to please scan the QR code, give us feedback on this session, and maybe since the chat is open, what should we do next in the next growth amplified? If you could put up on the chat, it would be great. Uh, and we'll try and find a expert, or we'll do that for you. But any topic recommendations that you would have for the next topic, uh, please let us know. All right, Josefa, thank you so much once again, one last
Thank
time,
you so much.
and
Cool. Done.
touch if you need any more such kind of workshop from you to
Done.
learn AI.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Take care.
Good Friday evening. Bye bye.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme related documents carefully.